Hello and welcome everybody. Today is a new day and we are going to start or rather continue with the phrasal verb list series that we were doing. We were practicing a number of phrasal verbs which are very common in your exam, right, for the exam purpose. And as you can see from the thumbnail over here, we are not just going to do it for a particular class, for we are going to do it for 9, 10, 11, 12, for all the classes. It is more probable that if you follow them, if you practice them like prepositions right from the age of class 9, right from class 9, you will be able to be master at it when you are at class 12, right? So it is better we start now so that you don't have to practice a lot in any of the 4 classes, right? So we have already done few phrasal verbs before. We are going to practice these with examples. So just like preposition series we are going to do, then we are going to see what is the meaning of these separate prepositions, right? Phrasal verbs. So today what we are going to do, the topic that we are going to do, the word that we are going to do is fall, as you can see from here. Okay, this is the part 3 of the video. We will have one more such word, but first we will do the phrasal verb fall. Now if you haven't followed my website slotskill.com, don't forget to check this, because this is going to be very helpful for you. You will find many materials completely free of cost, so you can use them for your exam. Next, if you wish to check the complete course book, Icse English 1 and 2 both together, so you can follow this book also. This is for class 9 Icse English 1 and English 2, and it is by Oswald Publishers, as you can see from here. From this book you will get a complete idea what you have in the exam. And for example, over here you have your internal assessment of 20 marks, English language main exam for 80 marks. So what will be the topics, what will be the internal assessment on, right? Then like in this book you will get everything together, like literature part you're getting drama, treasure chest, whatever topics you have for the exam. Okay, all the 5 topics of prose and all the 5 topics for poetry, you are going to get these. Along with them, as I told you, you will find English 1 also over here. So I'll show you the content page before we move ahead with our topic. Composition, letter, notice, email, comprehension, grammar, all of these are available in this book, along with the portions that is there from literature, like Julius Caesar Act 1, Act 2, then prose part, and again then poetry part. So you can purchase this book if you are interested in following this. Of course this will be very helpful. The link is given in the description box. You can use it, right? Without any delay, let's move back to our phrasal verb series today. Let's move to the first exercise. First we will solve this as sentences so that you can check how much prepared you are. See, if you can solve them correctly, then you don't have to mug up the table that I will show you later, right? So just check if you can solve it or not. If you cannot, then you of course write down the table or write down those words from the table which you do not know. For example, from here maybe you are able to solve 5, you are not able to solve the other 2. So write those down in your notebook and prepare. Some phrasal verbs you already know, so don't have to write them, okay, unnecessarily. That's why the exercise is given first, then we will move to the table. The old book fell dash as soon as I touched it. What is the what do you think is suitable over here? Fell apart. Why fell apart? Because sometimes it happens, it is given, the hint is given, the old book. That means the book is not in a good state. So when you hold it, it just falls apart. All the pages, you know, they just fall off. Next one, the soldiers were forced to fall dash. This is very simple. I guess many of you will be able to answer. Very common sentence. The soldiers were forced to fall back as the enemy advanced, because the enemy had already approached. They had to move back, right? She fell dash his lies and ended up getting scammed. So she fell for his lies. That means she succumbed to, not succumbed to, she fell prey to his own lies and ended up getting scammed. So because of her lies, she was scammed. The old building finally fell dash after years of neglect. So the third sentence you can say that maybe if I constantly tell you that, you know, I have crores and crores of money in my house, I am earning that much from YouTube. So maybe because of this lie, somebody can just try and scam my account, right? So fell for. Next one, the old So the old building finally fell dash after years of neglect, fell in after years of neglect, meaning it was destroyed because it was neglected for a long time. Next, sales tend to fall dash during the winter months. Sales tend to fall off, OFF off, meaning sometimes in the winter months, it is not working properly, right? Number 6, they fell dash over a trivial matter. They fell dash over a trivial matter, meaning trivial means very small matter. The fell out meaning they quarreled on a very small matter, okay, and haven't spoken since that time. They haven't been talking to each other. The child tripped and fell dash while playing in the yard. Fell over, tripped, that means maybe there was a pen where I was walking and I just tripped and fell. So I fell over, OVER. So we have 7 words over here. Now let us go to the table, see the meaning. Fall apart means what? To break into pieces, just like I told you, the book, they fell apart, the pages fell apart. Fall back means to retreat or move backwards, right? The enemy, the soldier one. Fall for means to be deceived, to be fooled or tricked, right? Next, fall in means to collapse inward, just like the house collapsed, okay, because it was not cared for. Fall off means to decrease in quantity, quality, performance, right? As you can see, fall off which sentence? Sales tends to fall off, quality, quantity में वो कम हो जाता है. Next, fall out, that means to have a disagreement, when you quarrel, when you argue with somebody, right? When friends don't speak with each other because of a quarrel, it is fall out. Last one is fall over, that means to lose balance and topple to the ground. When I just tripped over and fell, it will always be fell over. Okay, so we have done these 7. You are prepared with this 7 now. So if you will get 1 or 2 from these in the exam. So it is important that you, whatever phrasal verbs I am doing, do not skip them, because those are very important. Those come in the exam, that's why we are doing here. And that too, we are not doing 50 of the same kind. We are just doing 10 or 7 to 10 sentences of that, right? So don't try to skip these. This will be very helpful for you in your exam. Practice paper ke liye you can check the website slotskill.com. That will help you a lot. Many practice exercise sentences are given there. Next, we will move to another, because this is very small, only 7 sentences. We will do one more, which is the phrasal verb call. Call is also, you all know, right? You have been solving sample papers. You have an idea what all comes in your exam. So you have seen phrasal verbs with call. So we are going to do that also. Due to the heavy rain, they had to call dash the outdoor concert. So call off meaning to cancel. The teacher called dash the students to answer the question. Called on the students or call upon the student, both are correct. Even if you are writing any one of these two, you will get the full marks. So call upon the student, call on the student, give me the answer, okay, and your question. The union leader called dash the company's unfair labor practices. Called out, right? So if you want to know the meaning of call out, I have also mentioned over here, it is to challenge or criticize somebody publicly. They say that they say it on the face that you are not doing this correctly, right? This is something which is wrong. The situation calls dash immediate action. Calls for, that means it needs immediate attention or action to prevent further damage. Maybe something wrong is happening, there is a lot of theft near your house, so in your neighborhood, so it calls for immediate action, attention, right? I will call dash my friend to see if they want to go to the movies. So fifth one will be, I would like to call dash my friend to see if they want. I will call up, just a normal phone call, right? The manager decided to call dash a specialist to handle the difficult case. Call in, that means you want to welcome a specialist, you want to bring a specialist to your house to solve something, to take care of something. Call in. She called out dash her friend across the crowded room. This I am very sorry, I have mentioned the answer over here. This will be call out only. Now we will try and see. Now you see how much you could have scored, and if you were unable to score to answer correctly some of the sentences, you can check the table and write those down in your notebook, right? That will make your work easier. Don't write everything. Whichever you don't know, that you write down. Just like call off means what? To cancel an event. As I told you, I called off the party. I did not have a proper dress to wear, so I called off the party. Call on, call upon means to request or ask somebody to do something, right? In the school, the teacher may tell you, call upon you to do something, right? Call out means to challenge or criticize something personally, something publicly, directly, like I called out that this is not the right thing to do. Publicly, I'm telling it, not personally, privately. Call for means to demand or require something when you need something, when some attention is required, immediate, right? Call up means to telephone. This I believe everybody knows. I have just written it for those who are unaware of it, but this is common and I believe no one has any doubt with it. Next, call in means to request someone's presence for a specific purpose. I don't know how to cook, so I am calling in somebody who knows how to cook and who will teach me how to cook, right? Next one, call out means to speak loudly. Like I called out, this is very simple, right? I will call out, I'll scream to call somebody. So call out. So we have done these 7 also. So today we are going to keep till here, because phrasal verbs, let's not just like burden our heads with a lot many phrasal verbs. We are doing it in small parts. Already 2 videos or 3 videos are uploaded. Exercise के लिए तो आपको बहुत सारे videos मिल जाएंगे. You can practice from the English language. Go to the playlist, you'll get the English language playlist. There you will find these are just the lists. Many of you wanted them and you wanted to pay for those also, but I thought it is better that I give you just free of cost, because it will help you for the exam. It will be beneficial for you during the exams, so you can use them, right? And those who are asking for the question papers from me, the mock test papers, you will have to mail me by till the end of September. I need to get all of your requests, because it will be a mock test like around 10 papers, okay? 10 papers total of mock tests, and you can write to me that which all you require. For example, literature में किसी school में कुछ topics है, कुछ नहीं है. So if you are interested, we can customize those papers like that. You will get altogether 10 mock tests, okay? You can tell me, it depends on you how many you want. So you can tell that to me. You will get the answer key along with it. So whoever is interested, but of course not CBSE, it is only for ICSE and ISC. So those who are interested, do write to me in my Gmail. It is slothskill.contact@gmail.com, the same one where you wrote when you wanted to enroll to my private classes. Do the same thing over there. By the end of September, you will get your question papers, and by the end of September, meaning by the by the first week of September only, I need to get all your demands, that what you need. Even if you want it for the final session, that also you can do, right? If you want to keep it prior with yourself कि मैं रख लेती हूँ question paper मेरे पास, that also you can do, but you have to write to me. According to that, your question papers will be customized, because there are many schools who do not have so many topics in the half yearlies, okay? They have it in the annuals. Accordingly, you decide and you write to me and I will give it to you, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, any class can send it to me, but only ICC and ISC, not CBSE, right? Thank you so much. I will see you in my next class again. Hope you like the video, and of course don't forget to like, share and subscribe.